Okay, so in this video, we're going to be talking about how we brand and market our contests to attract the highest number of well qualified designers for our project. So let's get going. First thing we always do is select the silver contests. I've done contests all the way from bronze to gold. I can't remember if I've ever done a platinum contest, but I've found that silver seems to be the sweet spot where we're going to get enough submissions and the designers are also very good. So we always run silver contests. And here is like the little branding piece. So the contest title is very important. This is going to be the first thing and the only thing the designer sees unless they click into your contest. So I've seen a lot of folks will just put something like moving company, but there isn't anything very appealing about that title. What we would do instead is something like venture-backed startup company for home apartment moving. Like, so it sounds a lot more official. It sounds like you're working for a legit company that is funded, or basically you find some way to make it an appealing project to work on, as opposed to just simply put in a very simple project title. So I mean, this ends up being very important because it affects how many designers actually click on your contest, which obviously will affect how many designers actually make a submission for your contest. So here is the promote your contest piece, and it's not super necessary to do this, but I have found that the Power Pack works, and that's what I usually do. So the contest is featured, is highlighted, and then it's mentioned on their blogs as well, and it goes out to Twitter as well, I believe. So everything is in here, and this is what we end up using. Guarantee your contest. I've talked about this before. Very important to guarantee the contest. I don't usually do any of this additional stuff. And then that would be it as far as the contest setup. So that runs us about $1,000 for a very solid website homepage design. And for some folks it will be a little bit pricey, but I do think it's absolutely worth the effort to get a very solid homepage, because it's really going to pay off for your business on the back end. So with that, our next step from this point is to reach out to designers individually. This is not something where we can just set it up and walk away. The work begins now. So I would go and look at other contests that are being run and look for ones that are finished. So these are contests that are done and we already have a winner, and I can go through and look for designers that I really like their style. So I will go through these and say, okay, let's find some designs that are somewhat close or somewhat has the type of feel that we're going for. So I probably wouldn't click at on a law firm design contest, but I may scroll through and find something that looks kind of interesting, like this one, and I will click on it. So this person is looking for a modern, playful, and healthy homepage for a Nordic brand. So very cool designs, and I like them. I like the feel. So I would then go through and of course invite the winner. This person just won, so they're feeling really good, and maybe it's time that they enter a new contest. So I would click to see their page, and I would invite them to work. And in here, I would write something about, hey, I saw your work on the Nordic brand. I really liked it, and I would love to work with you on my new project. And so we send them that message, and we continue going. I may invite everybody in this contest if I like the style that I see, and go through that way. So at the end, I'll probably invite about 50 or even more people to our contest, one by one, so that we have a lot of people that they know that we like their style, so they're a lot more likely to enter the contest, and then we can go from there and really have a lot of people entering, and people that we like their work, and we will expect some good outcomes. We're going to get some good work if we put in the work on the front end to make a solid contest. One thing I want to mention quickly before I go is you want to also make your contest blind. Make a blind contest. So you may have to email 99 Designs about this and tell them that you would like to make your contest blind. Why? In the past, what would happen is you would run a contest and you would have, like, say, 15 or 20 designers working on it, and there will be some very, very good stuff. And what would happen is other designers would just sit on the sidelines and they would watch your reviews and your ratings and your responses, and they would say, okay, this is the design that he or she is most interested in. Let me just wait until near the end. I know exactly what they want, and I'll make my version of it and submit it, and have a chance of winning that way. And obviously, that would piss off designers. It would cause a lot of problems, and so people are not very interested in working in contests that are not blind, because other designers would see their work and would and have a chance to steal their ideas. So that's just one thing that is important, and you may have to email 99 Designs individually for this, and just let them know that you're looking for a blind contest. So that's about it as far as marketing your contest. In the next step, I want to chat a little bit about how we go about finding sites to use as inspiration, and the elements that are very, very important to include in your homepage to have the best outcomes. So I'll chat with you guys in a few seconds in the next video. Thank you.